name Yuhewahwe has the power to free you. What we have been learning about the ineffable name, the ineffable word, denotes the character of the owner and possessor of the name. Since we are the children of Yahweh, we are his heirs. Now that's in the book. Romans 8, verse 16 and verse 17. Romans 8. Read.
The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit.
Now, some people ask me how, even today a lawyer asked me, how can you prove we're the children of Judah? What is your support? I immediately jumped up out of my chair, grabbed my Bible, ran around my desk, and showed this lawyer our proof. And he said, yeah. Submitted. Didn't know it was in the Bible. He wanted to know what was my support for us being Judah, and who was Judah and what difference did it make. So I showed that Judah is black, carried into captivity, that we are the children of Abraham and would be here for 400 years, that I would come and judge the nation. Then I showed him that Judah is chosen to be the ruler forever. And he said, wow. He said, I'm a lawyer, but I admit I'm slow. Then he said, I want to be your student. I want to be a good student. And I said, I accept you as my student. And knowledge of the name gives you that power. Romans 8, 16 and 17. Read.
The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God Yahweh.
How many of you can accept that? Praise God. See, if you can accept being a child of Yahweh, you can't be a child of God. That's impossible. Why? God is a title. You're not the children of a title. You're the children of a man with a name. Only if your name is the same as your father. Only if you are the children of a father with a name can you inherit his estate. So the first thing that must be established is, whose child are you when it's time to inherit? If you cannot accept being a child of Yahweh, then you will not inherit the estate of Yahweh. What is ironic is my job is not to convince you that you're a child of Yahweh. This is big. And see, a name is involved here. And the so-called black people of America are the only people lost from the name of their true father. Call him God. God is not a name. What you saying? Think about it now. Think about what I'm saying. You that have been around me for years already accept this, but it's important to let this sink in. There's nothing like a refresher course. Now, those of us who think we know all about this do not study in regard to your inheritance, because you think you know all about it, and make the mistake that because I can say I'm a child of Yahweh, I know all there is that need to be known, and it's over now, and so I'll just dress in white and walk around town and wait on the end. See what the end's going to be. See, when the end comes, you'll be on the outside, looking in, without knowledge. Remember, the law requires us to study, to show ourselves approved under Yahweh, to receive our inheritance. What am I saying? What are you saying, Yahweh ben Yahweh? I'm saying that your inheritance is knowledge of the name. Some have been around me for 7 years and say, praise Yahweh, and they have grown accustomed to saying Yahweh ben Yahweh, but they have not grown into the knowledge of the name. Can say all the mechanics, I know my God, I know my nationality, I know my history, language, culture, name, know I got land, praise Yahweh. The Hebrew Israelite, glory, hallelujah. Ready to go home. And still sitting in poverty. The blessings of the Lord Yahweh make us rich, but we're sitting in poverty. How can you be blessed and in poverty at the same time? See, that's incongruent to be living in poverty, and at the same time Yahweh's telling you you're blessed. In another scripture he says, but you really are rich. You're in poverty and going through trials and tribulations for nothing. You're really rich. Yes, in Revelation 2:9, it's revealed to you that you really are rich. Well, why aren't you? See, you won't be rich if you go get 10 jobs. Ten jobs won't make you rich. 20 jobs if you can work them. If you can work 24 jobs, have a different job that by the hour, it won't make you rich. The jobs won't make you rich. Think it's great if you can talk 20 corporations to give you 20 paychecks, big time paychecks. That's pretty cool. And you still be in poverty. Without the knowledge of the name, Yuhei, you're in poverty. You're without your proper defense. You're without your proper blessing. Some think because they have found their way to this building and dress in white, they are in. They really believe that. And I'm building all around you and you can't see me building. And think all it takes for me is to be inside the building. And no matter how I say, but there's a day coming when I'm casting the workers of iniquity away from me. What are they going to say? They're going to say, but I've been around you all the time, casting out devils in your name. But you're a devil all the time yourself. Knowledge of the name will make you honest. And you think that I'm going to take you into an eternal kingdom with a dishonest mentality. You're naive enough to think that I'm going to build the kingdom of Yahweh to last forever with you in there lying. Are you really that sick? The only way you can be that sick is you have no knowledge of the name. Your knowledge is whatever you have is superficial. That's why many are called, but only a few will choose to make up that number. See, something has to be sealed in your forehead. It's called a name. That's what Revelation 7:4 says. The name must be sealed in your forehead. But you think the name is sealed when you can say Yahweh. The devil says Yahweh. Am I reaching anybody? If all you can claim is you know the name, and that means it's sealed, well, what about the devil? Some devils know more about the name than you. There are some devils that have studied more about this name than you have. And it's not sealed in them. So what makes you sit here thinking the name Yahweh is sealed in your forehead because you can say it? And you are too lazy to claim your inheritance. To claim your inheritance, you have to study the name. I teach so straight that I don't know how crooked people stay here. What I'm teaching is hard. What I'm saying right now is hard, it's tough. Because it's saying if you don't get smart about studying, you can be lost. I'm not making up what I'm saying. Sitting in here won't get you into the kingdom. Because we have proof of that. Black devils have come and gone out and said all manner of evil things about me and you. And they sat right here with white on, just like you got it on. And they said, praise Yahweh, and Yahweh been Yahweh, just like you saying now. So what am I saying? It's some more in here just like that. That's what I'm saying. What? I wonder how they have nerve. Same way the others have had nerve. The devil has nerve. When the sons of Yahweh came, he had nerve to come among them. Yeah, and that's nerve. What did he come for? To help? He proved what he came for. He destroyed Job's house. He was allowed to stay among the sons of Yahweh, and he destroyed Job and his sons. He destroyed all of Job's sons, killed them. That's what happens when you allow Satan to stay in your mind. Now, you can cast him out. You can resist Satan. Y'all read that? Resist Satan and he'll flee. Is there anybody that has never seen that scripture? Resist Satan. You've never seen it? I don't have to read it again, and you know about it. But you have to want to resist him. When you resist Satan and he flees from you, you can take all about the name into yourself. I'm having a ball. The ineffable word. I've already taught you the black part of our history. I taught it for years. So I don't spend my time talking black now. By now you should have discovered that you're black. So there's no need for me to keep telling you the obvious. Now we have to be serious about this name. This name makes you sagacious. Solomon was the wisest king that ever lived concerning the name, because of the name. It wasn't his name. He was famous concerning. So I'm here to give you what belongs to you. See, nowhere can we read Solomon and discover that this is our heritage. We felt like, boy, Solomon was so smart. Wish I was smart like that. Well, you can be smarter than Solomon. How many would like to be known around the world as smarter than Solomon? Greater than Solomon? Well, that's what I come to do. Make you greater than Solomon. Why do you think a greater than Solomon is here? Just to walk around and be here and you say, oh, wow, greater than Solomon. Ooh. Here comes one greater than Solomon. And you want to see a show, you want me to walk around showing I'm greater than Solomon. We love shows. See, what you're waiting on to show you I'm greater than Solomon is, see, Solomon had 1,000 wives, so I know Yahweh Ben Yahweh gonna have at least 2,000. We think like that. Solomon built the temple, so I know Yahweh Ben Yahweh gonna build 2. Solomon wrote 1,000 songs. I know Yahweh Ben Yahweh gonna write 2,000. So he's greater. I come to make you greater than Solomon. Make you does not mean osmosis. No, this is not going to just float on into you. I am here providing you the opportunity to become greater than Solomon if you choose. "4,000 years after Solomon, 3,000 years after Solomon, 3,500 years after Solomon, we still talking about it. And you have to make quite an impression upon history for people to be talking about you 3,000 years later. What a man. What an impression he made. The whole world worships Solomon in secret. And I've come to make you greater than Solomon. And I am going to be successful at making 144,000 greater than Solomon. I will be successful. Is there opportunity open for you? Yes. Yes. You can give up and be content, or you can take my yoke upon you and learn of me, who is greater than Solomon. I'm greater than Solomon. So if you take my yoke upon you and learn of me, when you learn means you got it. Huh? Then you'll be greater than Solomon, won't you? So that's what this name is all about. The knowledge of this name alone will make you greater than Solomon eternally. Solomon is being talked about for almost 4,000 years. How long will you be talked about greater than him? Solomon was famous concerning the name. How much more famous will you be with the name? How many of you understand why I will not allow you to be called Bat Yahweh, Ben Yahweh? I mean, how can you be a fool talking about you the son of the genius? That's impossible. I want to make this point real clear to you. You are the children of Yahweh. At some point, you must choose to learn of your Father and be like He is, perfect. You're not going to be able to improve on your toes. If your toe is crooked, you'll have to live with that. If you have a football head, well, you just have to deal with it, accept that. Because that's just the way it is. You know? If your teeth are out, you just have to go with gums and let me make you some. Because none of that's going to change anytime soon. So it must be something that you ought to take hold to, that you can change. What is it? Mind. Now, if you say, well, I can't seem to learn. Well, let me tell you, how many want to know the secret how to learn and learn fast and not have trouble remembering? You'd like to know? All right. See, my children don't have that problem because they come empty. What's wrong with you is your head is full. It's as full as it can get. You be wondering, I wonder why I can't get no more. I can't seem to remember. Well, see, that's because your head is full. What is it full of? Garbage, foolishness. Whose foolishness? The devil, your enemy's foolishness. You ever learn it and never come to the knowledge. So, there's a secret scripture which says, you must be born again. You have to have a new mind. You must be renewed in the spirit of your mind. What's wrong with your present spirit? Corrupt, wicked, immoral, full of everything that keeps you destroyed. It's just full of it. Your head is full. When you start talking about emptying your head, some people get scared. Boy, if I empty my head, what will I be like? God, I mean, am I supposed to forget my name? Yeah. Your name is not Johnson. You got to forget that too. Johnson is not your name. Part of your slave mentality. You have to give up everything that you learned before me. You just got to bury it. You have to have the nerve to just throw it away and say, I know nothing. I know nothing. I'm not going to refer to anything that I have in my head right now. Never again will I refer to it. It's gone. I'm a baby, just born. All I'm going to take in now is the knowledge of my Father. That's it. That's all I'm taking in. Nothing else. You look at me as if, what is he talking about? I lay it out to you in terms, focus on my mind. Do you sometimes see yourself focusing on something other than my mind? What does it benefit you? Beside a temporary joy. What do you get beside temporary joy? Is your joy long lasting? What good is it to sit around me 7 years and have the same mind you've had from the beginning? Who am I talking to? Every one of you with the same old mind you've always had. That's who. Well, I got rid of 50%. Well, I'm talking to the 50% you still holding on to. You got to get rid of that too. Some of us are so full of what this world has to say. It even infects those who came to me in NYU from the outside world. You have to give up that little bit of outside world that you had before coming here. You have to give it up to have peace. Otherwise, you just go from problem to problem to problem, and it becomes a mountain inside your head. And something that shouldn't be a problem at all, you keep making it a problem. And you want to hold on to it as a problem. And yet, I'm giving you wisdom that is above the earth. And because you come with some of this garbage from the other world, from Satan's world, you let that take your mind off me. And sometimes you want to dwell on a teacher, or dwell on a student, or dwell on a relative, or dwell on something you remembered from TV way back. Don't know why you remember whatever it is. I'm talking to YU. And instead of talking about me, you look for a friend in YU to talk about a teacher. To hell with the teacher. I'm your teacher. Why are you focusing on somebody else? People sitting in your classroom as a teacher is not God. Your challenge is to overcome them. That's your little job. Show me that you have my God mind in you by being able to overcome them. Whoever the teacher is that's stupid, that's tough, and don't walk around calling them stupid. Because you're more stupid to focus on them. But you're focusing on something you say is stupid. That makes you stupid to focus on stupidity. And I'm not raising you to be stupid. I'm raising you to be wise. So you have to keep your mind on the wise one. If a teacher's stupid, don't focus on stupidity because you look stupid focusing on them. What good is it going to do you for me to tell you, yeah, he's stupid? The teacher you're talking about is stupid. Right. Now what? What are you going to do about it? Complain about stupidity? Or focus on my divine mind and take my divinity into yourself as your personal possession? And you'll be raised above, high above all stupid teachers. That's what I have you in YU for, to overcome all stupidity. Even your own. I'm not raising Yahweh University up to be equal to my teacher. I'm raising Yahweh University up to be what? Superior to your teacher. Will that make you arrogant or humble? So why do you have a problem? How many of you comprehend what I'm saying? If I'm your focus, if you keep your mind stayed on me, what will you have? Now you know where it's found. Now, when you come to me with a disturbed mind, What's going on? Oh, your mind is not stayed on me? If your mind is stayed on me, you'll have what? So if you come to me with something other than peace, where's your mind? Off me. Well, why are you coming to me with your mind off me? You want to take my mind off myself. You want to redirect my mind to something that's not worth the time of day. Because the people that you want me to think about didn't create anything. You should come to me telling me what you discovered about what I teach. But you want to talk to me about somebody stupid. You want me to be crazy. You trying to make yourself go crazy by thinking about somebody else. You'll just be crazy. Now, I'm telling you, I'm not going to let you bring my mind down to dwell on foolishness. Will I listen to you? Yes. But when I finish listening, I'm still going to tell you, why don't you keep your mind focused on me? Well, so-and-so don't like me. Well, can they save you? If so-and-so can save you, you better worry about them liking you. You better come to me and get some help, somebody, if they can save you. So-and-so in school, some of my schoolmates, they don't like me and they talk about me. Are you better than the prophets? Are you better than the prophets? What happened to the prophets? Were they persecuted? Talked about? What's your reward if they don't like you?
Heaven.
Heaven. You want to go to hell because they don't like you? You want to refocus your mind on them and go to hell with them? People don't like you if you got my spirit operating in you and they don't like you, they're going to hell. That should make you in charge right there. Say, wow, he talking about me going to hell. Praise God. That's what I do. I'm not at all worried about who talks about me. Child, that's wonderful. Look how important I am. They have to talk about me. I gotta be important. I would be on your mind. I'm a good man. So if you don't talk good about me, then you have to be a bad man. And that's funny, because I know where all bad folk going. This is what you call growing up, YU. This helps you to mature. To be mature in the word is to understand where everybody's coming from. The righteous come from a righteous point of view. And if you are righteous and somebody is against you, you should be happy to know you've chosen to be with me. So that's what it means. You might get lost worrying about what somebody else is thinking. Well, see, you talk about a waste of time, worrying about what somebody's saying. Especially when you know you're right. Anybody, why are you glad about what I'm talking about? What are we talking about? I am talking about an approach to the name. Romans chapter 8, verse 16 and 17. We didn't finish. All I did was take a little detour to show you that when your mind is off the name, it's confusion of mind, torment, can cause fights, it can cause pain, war, and hurt. It does. It causes all that. When your mind get off the name, I mean, you be at war in yourself, your poor little husband and wife. And if I didn't have some of your children away from me, that poor fellow would be catching hell. Knock the kid up against the wall. Bam! Shut up, kid. Why? Because your mind is disturbed. Kids be looking at you like, what did I do? Oh, Yahweh, I'm just here. Oh, Yahweh. The poor kid needs to call Yahweh bad for salvation. Read verse 16 and 17. Read.
The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God Yahweh. And if children, then heirs, heirs of God Yahweh, and joint heirs with Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beit Nun Sophie Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Christ, Yahweh ben Yahweh. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together.
See, the Son has to suffer. I have to suffer my name being cast out of evil. We read about it in the paper. But look what's going to happen in the end when we are the children of the name Yahweh. We're going to be glorified. And we're being glorified together as family. We're heirs, joint heirs with the Son, Yahweh ben Yahweh.